Hello viewers, welcome to the daily analysis of Nifty Index. In this show, we are going to analyze the movements of Nifty on a daily basis. We observe the movements of Nifty and then we come to an estimate based upon various factors about how Nifty is going to play in the next session. So let us start with the analysis of previous session. On Friday, Nifty formed a red candle with a rejection wick and a support wick. So if you observe here, this one, we have a long trend line which starts from the lows of June and then it actually played as a support when Nifty tried to go down in September, and then it again gave support in last week of December here. So this upward sloping support line has been broken on Friday of last week. On Thursday also Nifty tried to break this trend line here, but it couldn't. So it took support and then went up a bit and closed higher above the support line. Whereas on Friday morning it started above the support line. It tried to go up a bit, then got resistance from somewhere like bottom of this candle. If you can see bottom of the Wednesday session, and then it steadily broke down the supporting upward sloping trend line and closed below it and went deeper, and then towards the end of the session it took some support and closed a little higher but still below the upward sloping trend line. So this is a decisive breakdown of the support, the long uh, the long upward sloping support line which started from, let us say, which has come into effect from around the lows of like 15,500 in June. So what's going to happen next? So given that this support line is broken, if we connect the lows of last week and then the highs of November 9th, is it November 9th? No, November 16th. So we have another downward sloping support line. This actually has not been tested many times, but again it did come into play a couple of times. So this is going down like this and may come, Nifty may test this sometime, I don't know, maybe a week or two. It's still possible, like and then if we connect the two highs here, we have another downward sloping trend line which can act as a resistance now if Nifty bounces up a bit at any point of time. So all in all, we have a long support broken and another support which may come into play and another resistance which may come into play if Nifty tries to bounce up. So Nifty is going to play most probably between these two, this resistance line and this supporting downward sloping support trend line. So this is the observation about the moments of Nifty that we can infer from trend lines. So let us pick up another indicator and see what it is going to tell us. So I'm going to activate a Fibonacci retracement that I have drawn earlier. So okay, wait, what happened? should show up, or something happened. I think I have to draw this again. Okay, all right, we'll draw this again. Fine. So we will take this section of upward trend where it started trending upwards from 30th September and broken its previous all-time high and made a new high on 1st of December. So taking this leg of upward trend, let us see what Fibonacci retracement is going to tell us. So after reaching this all-time high, price started falling down and it broke the 23% retracement support. It actually took support here at 23%, went up a bit, hit the upward trending resistance line, and then again fell through the retracement point, and it fell almost up to here, 38% retracement. Actually, if those of you who are familiar with Fibonacci retracements will understand that the 38% and 61.8% retracements are uh, key levels. So here at 38% retracement level, it took support, it halted there, and then in the next session it actually opened gap down. So it broke this support, the gap down, and then it went up a bit, and again it took resistance because it broke this support, and that support acted as a resistance, and it pushed the price again down that day, and it crashed through this 0.5% level, but it couldn't go down because this trend line came into play, acting as support that day. Okay, so again at this point, after after the price has retraced about 50% from its all-time high, I mean we are talking about this segment, it took support, it went up, it went up, but then it couldn't, it might have actually tried to go up to this level somewhere like 18,380, but again probably a lot of resistance has come into play and it pushed the price again down, and now we are seeing this price testing this 50% retracement level. So if on Monday's session this 50% retracement level gets broken down convincingly, that means we see a solid red candle breaking down this 50% level and again closing below it, then we can expect that Nifty will test this 17,560 levels. So that is 61% retracement from the all-time high in next week itself. I mean, after breaking this level, there may be one or two small movements, but eventually we can expect it to test this 61% level, and then we don't know what happens there. It may break it down again, go up to 17,200, or it can take support from this level, bounce up a bit again, may find some other resistance, probably this line or something, this line, something can come into play. So we will know what happens then. So this is one observation we can infer from this Fibonacci retracements from the all-time highs. Okay, now we will take another leg of the price movement and we will again plot another Fibonacci level on it, Fibonacci retracement on it, and see what it is going to tell us. Okay, this one. Okay, so we're actually okay, what happened? Sorry guys, my tab just got crashed. We'll have to plot this again. Okay, all right. Okay, see here. Yeah, so let us see, because we have this downward trend starting from the all-time high still about 17,770. We plot a Fibonacci retracement, the plot on the trend, and we see what it is telling us. We observe what it is going to tell us. So here the price retraced from these lows of December, and then it retraced. It actually went above the 38% level, and like we analyzed earlier, I will show you. Wait, is it going to properly? Let us see. Okay, something went wrong with this. Okay, fine. So earlier we have seen that when we are analyzing the retracement of this upward trend also, it tried to go back and test the 23% retracement of this upward trend. The same thing can be observed here. It tried to almost retrace up to 50% of this downward trend, but because the resistance played strongly, it fell down. It broke it again. It actually here tested the 23% retracement, closed above, and it again the next session it broke it convincingly, closed below it, and now we are seeing a test of its previous low. So even this Fibonacci retracement tells us the same thing. It actually what you say, it reinforces what we have observed in the retracement of this upward trend. If on Monday this particular 700 and 770 level gets broken down and price closes below it, then we may see a further downward movement and probably a test of support somewhere on this line. Okay, what if it doesn't? Suppose if again the price takes support somewhere here, or anything can happen. Let us say, so suppose the price takes support anywhere within this candle body, or suppose the price comes up to this point and takes support and then bounces up a bit and closes above, then again we may see price going and testing this line. We can extend this a bit carefully. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Okay, yeah, we may see then the bounce from these lows going and testing this upward sloping support line, which now acts as resistance. So that may happen if price bounces off anywhere within this area. If price breaks down this 700 770 level, definitely again it has to break down and close below it. Just breaking down and then again taking support and closing above will not give a convincing breakdown. So if it breaks down and towards the end of Monday, if it closes below this, we may see further downward price movement. So this is what the retracement plot of this downward trend from say like 1st December to 23rd December tells us. Now we will try to analyze another angle with a on a short downward trend. Uh, uh, Let me close this and open this. Okay. See this Fibonacci plot is on this small downward trend of say from sorry, we have the highs on 30th December and then the low on 6th Jan. So on this particular trend segment we are plotting a Fibonacci retracement chart, and let us observe what it tells us. Okay, so suppose price, say let us say it tests again this low as we spoke earlier and bounces up. The first support it can find is 1708.95, or let us say 17900. That coincides with the lows of this more or less coincides with the lows of this previous session, which is most likely possible. And again that can happen in different ways. Let us say the price opens somewhere here price opens above previous close, and it can go and test this quickly and then again fall. That completes a kind of 23% retracement. Or it can, if this particular 17900 level breaks in any form on Monday, then we may see price going up to 1709.70, which corresponds to the low of this candle, and more or less the lows. I mean, it's not exactly low of this candle, but again, so this particular level can be a next support if 17,900 breaks on Monday. So all in all, if price price shows a bounce, if Nifty bounces up a bit on Monday, we can expect the first resistance to be at 17,900 and the next resistance at 17,970, and the first support will be at 17,770. If that breaks, we have to observe what happens. If it can break and take some support and again close above, or whether if it breaks and closes down can below that. Okay, and let us see what RSI plot tells us. So on a daily level, RSI is trending down, and it's so here on this day when Nifty hit the previous low, RSI almost like it came close to entering the oversold region, like the a downtrend region, and then it took support. It relieved oversoldness a bit, and now it is again trending down. So we can expect, I mean, higher chances are there for it to say maybe somewhere here after falling a bit, it can relieve its oversoldness a bit by bouncing up a little and again may fall. Or otherwise, if the sentiment is too bearish, it might fall even more and again probably break this 30% level and find some support on one of the days, bounce up a bit and again start falling down. So RSI overall is not telling us much, but what it conveys is that the trend is right now down and there is more downside to it. So unless a bounce happens, it will continue to fall further. So the estimation for Monday, guys, is that from the from what the indicators tell us and from what the candle pattern shows us, is that overall 17,770 is going to be key support on Monday. If that support gets broken down and Nifty closes below it, if Nifty closes below 17,770 on Monday, we can see further downside. If price takes support at any point and then bounces up on Monday, the first resistance will be at 17,900. This 17,900 can come into play in various forms. Maybe on Monday Nifty can open above the previous close and then go and test 17,900 within the first hour, or it can open above previous close, come down a bit, again go up. During intraday it can happen in any way. So this 17,900 is going to be first resistance. If Nifty manages to break that 17,900 resistance, 17,970 level will be the next second resistance. Okay, if that also happens to be broken, then probably we may expect let us say, yeah, so 18,020 or even 18,080 levels to be tested. Most likely it's 18,080 level will be the strong resistance point, because we can see a lot of these a lot of the candle bottoms are ending there around that level. So this 18,080 will be a very strong resistance. if Nifty happens to be bouncing strongly on Monday. But most likely Nifty may play between 17,970 if it manages to go there, and 17,770. So we have to watch how it is going to end on Monday to further come to an estimate of how the next days are going to be played out. Okay, this is all the daily analysis about the Nifty index, guys. If you have any feedback or any questions, do mention your points in the comments below. And in the coming days, depending on the time and availability, we will try to expand this analysis to Bank Nifty index also. So please do share some social love. If you really like this analysis, share it with your friends. Give some feedback in the comments. Give some likes. Do subscribe to this channel as well. Thank you.